Hey, welcome. My name is Gabe. I'm with API Nation. Today I have with me Darius from Dubb. And today we're talking about using video as a real estate. Darius, you guys are video experts. So why are people sending videos? Why are real estate agents sending videos?
So if you guys haven't heard by now, then you might need to subscribe to Inman or one of these other articles here where they're telling agents how to perform better. So there are so many reasons why video is important for our business in real estate. Real estate is a trust-based business. They have to know, like, and trust you in order to do business with you. And that's the reason they're choosing you over the competition, because every bus ad, everywhere you go, there's a realtor in their face. And so there's a reason they're choosing you, and it's because they know, liked, and trusted you enough to do so. And with that in mind, we need to build that trust faster, more effectively than our competition. And at the end of the day, text-based messages do not perform as well as video-based messages. So in this world where we're trying to scale our business, very often we need to communicate at scale. We need to communicate with numbers of people while we're sleeping, during the weekends, when we want to take a vacation with our family. And this is where that asynchronous video communication really has the most benefit. So instead of sending these plain text messages that don't show who we are, don't showcase our personality, don't articulate that ability to build trust, we're sending out video messages in the same way through our systems and communication channels that we're already using. So this is where video really comes in. And in fact, there are some studies done, multiple studies by Inman, you guys know that, by other people that have qualified this. So here's a couple of really powerful stats. So the first one is homes listed with videos get 4 times the number of inquiries. And remember, this isn't us, this is a number, this is Inman who actually has the data on this. 4 times the number of inquiries. And then we know in this past market we've been dealing with, things have been a little different, right? Crazy. You get so many inquiries above asking, but what about when things slow down? That 4 times the number of inquiries, that can be 1 inquiry into 4, and it's going to make it a tremendous difference. The other stat here is, according to Inman, again, buyers prefer at an 85% rate. So 85% of buyers and sellers prefer to work with agents who use video in their business, in their marketing. So if you're one of those agents and they see another agent here that has video, that's doing everything, and then you're one that's not, 85% of buyers and sellers are more likely to work with that agent. So if we're not leveraging video, we're missing out.
85 is huge. Yeah. Okay.
It's a large number. One last one, sort of similar, is 70% of home shoppers prefer listings with videos. So very similar, all high stats. A large number, the vast majority of buyers and sellers prefer to work with agents who are using video because it looks like they're trending, they're keeping their finger on the pulse of the market. And they know that, okay, if video consumption is increasing, why isn't our agent following these trends? Or why aren't you jumping to the trends, right? If we know when we're not staying ahead of the curve, we're falling behind, and our competition is going to take advantage of those things. When you're resting, when you're not adapting to that new technology, these new systems, new efforts, our competition is, and they're going to beat us. And that's why we want to stay top.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The know, like, and trust thing is huge. The, pictures, images used to be the pinnacle. You got pictures, great pictures, you hire a great photographer, this is going to do the job. I think everybody's kind of got used to it now, almost to the point where they see a great picture and they think, that's too good to be true. I don't trust this, until they click on the video and they're like, no, that's how it is. That is the actual house. That is how it looks walking through it. I'm buying. That makes a lot of sense. So you've been working with a lot of real estate agents so far. You've seen people succeed. What are they doing to be successful?
So there are a number of videos, just like there's a number of efforts in real estate. You have your cold calling, you have your door knocking, right? You have your couple best practices that have been proven to be successful. And video is the same way. So there's a handful of type of videos that real estate agents can create to help grow their business. And these handful of videos, these couple of use cases that I'm going to list for you now, again, have been tried, proven, time tested to be successful at increasing the number of conversions, right? The number of your leads that become customers, the number of viewers that actually become interested, and like lead generation, client generation, things like that. So that's where we're going to show these couple use cases. And these are the tried and true types of videos that I'm going to show you.
Sweet.
And let me share my screen really quick for this if we're able to.
Share it away.
The first type of video is a lead conversion video. So you have a lead that has engaged with your advertisement or referral source or whatever. So lead conversion is one of the most important opportunities where people are creating videos. And now, instead of a plain text message being sent, either email or text, to this lead, you're providing a video where you're able to show yourself, show your personality, articulate your value proposition, and also demonstrate that you're a person and that you're advanced in your technology use. So just imagine you get a lead come in and your competition sends them this plain text message that says, hey, great to connect. I'm going to be in touch with you shortly.
Right.
And on your hand, you have a video coming to them where it's going to introduce you personally, your voice, your expertise, and also those same options. One of those is going to outperform the other 90% of the time, and it's going to be video. So that's the first most important use case, is the lead conversion. And now, using the technology, you can do this from your cell phone, from your webcam, from Gmail, Outlook, from your CRMs, virtually anywhere you are. You're going to be able to one click and record a video and send it faster than you could probably type an email. And more importantly, we're going to talk in the next part of this presentation how to automate aspects like sending video and text messages automatically using the technology that you're already leveraging. So really excited to show that as well. This is type 1, lead response, right? You get a lead come in, we respond with video, either a custom video or something built in our automation using our effective CRM technology. Now, here's the second type of video, a market update. As you guys know, it is of the utmost importance to remain top of mind. And the mistake a lot of agents make is they will just send along a report. They'll say, here's a cool report, check this out on your own time. Now, the problem with that is people don't understand these on their own. They're not real estate agents. They don't have a license, and they don't really know how to interpret this information.
No,
the other downside, right, exactly. It's just like, oh God, I don't know what to do with this. And the other part is if you're sharing this, they don't necessarily tie this information back to you. The opposite of this, the converse, is to use video technology. Now, I'm going to press record here, and it's going to allow me to record my video on top of this type of market update. So I can say, hey guys, Darius here, just wanted to update you on the state of the market. So as you guys can see, we have a 16% year over year increase, and we're forecasting another 7 to 12% increase. So this means it's time to buy, time to sell, right? Whatever you want to articulate there. Yep. The opposite of what just happened is now us, our voice, our personality, we're going to remain top of mind with them. And they're going to say, wow, Darius really has his finger on the pulse of the market. He knows what's going on here. And they're going to remember who we are versus some email that doesn't have our information, doesn't have us in that. So this is another type of video, is top of mind market updates.
That's
and then
great,
using API Nation and your guys' CRM technology, we're going to be able to distribute and track these types of videos automatically.
Yeah, I can show that now, or is there?
No, couple more. Yeah. Here's another type, buyer's agreements. If you guys are working with buyers, instead of wasting the time sitting there going over answering questions about that buyer's agreement, you record one video where you say, hey, John, or you say, hey there, just wanted to take you a moment to walk you through this buyer's agreement. So in this first line, this is just a sample document, by the way. So you have your own buyer's agreements, and you'll walk them through that as if you were in there in person with them, because we know how important these agreements are to make sure we're getting paid and that they understand the nature of the relationship. And instead of sending that and dealing with questions in person or on the phone, you have this one message. It's going to impress them that you have content like this, that you're leveraging technology, and they're going to say, wow, this agent has his finger on the tip of the edge here of technology. He's using technology that's going to help me sell my home or buy my home in a better way. So
it's going to get you referrals. They're going to tell all their friends, this is way easy. And also it's going to move the transaction along, because if they see this large legal document with a bunch of empty spots with jargon, it's like, what exactly do I do? I'm going to wait until I get on a phone with this guy and the transaction.
Come over here, use your hour, sit here and talk to me, drive over to my place and let's not do that anymore. So this is another type of video that's very effective that everyone working with buyers can do. Now, these three types of videos that I just listed, lead conversion, market updates, and your buyer's agreements, are just three quick examples of the types of videos that agents are doing. Now, there's a whole bunch of other type of content we need to produce, like your lead generation content, your buyer specific content, seller specific content. There's so many more examples that we offer training on. These are just like the tip of the iceberg, the most applicable use cases that agents are doing right away.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. So we have the conversion video, we have the market update, we have the buyer seller agreement video. Awesome. These are all great ways to keep the transaction moving, get more referrals, demonstrate yourself as a technologically advanced real estate agent. Cool. So
Yeah.
that is how to be successful using Dubb, using those 3 types of videos. On top of that, we've kind of hinted at automating through Dubb and then also through API Nation. So I can show you a little bit about that now.
And then, so what he's going to show you guys is how easy these technologies are actually to connect. So if you're not using a CRM right now, shame on you, right? We all know we need to be using a CRM technology. It's like the #1 requirement for being a top producing agent. There's not a single high producing agent out there that doesn't have technology and systems in place. And what API Nation has done is they've made this as easy as possible to connect your multiple different systems into a single place. So whether you're a Dubb user or any other real estate CRM you see here, you're able to connect these. And this list is growing all the time because we know there's new CRMs coming out all the time. So there's no easier way to connect these different pieces of technology to allow them to communicate with ease. So
yeah, absolutely.
This is it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you said, CRMs need to have it if you're going to be a top producer. And more as you talk to top producers, the secret sauce that on top of CRMs is automation. So that's the way they're scaling their business. That's the thing they're impressing other agents with to get them to join them on their team. It's the automation, taking work off their plate so that the agents can go do what they love to do. So Dubb, you can see I've gone to apination.com. I clicked on the Dubb tile, and all these apps below Dubb are apps you can sync contacts from into Dubb. So for example, if you're a KV Core user, you just click KV Core, you click on Dubb, you're going to hit this activate button, sign into both accounts, and then pretty soon you're going to open up a bridge between these 2 apps so that anytime you add a lead to KV Core, they automatically also get dropped into Dubb, where an automation can pick them up, start sending them videos, start sending them text messages, and you really shine as an advanced agent. So that's how easy it is. Just hop in here, activate a sync for Dubb in your CRM or your marketing tool. So those contacts automatically get dropped into a Dubb automation.
It's literally just a couple of clicks. And then the benefit of this technology is now we can leverage both systems as if they were one. So whether you're using Chime or Brivity or whichever CRM technology you're using, you should be using, you have your automations, you have your drip sequences, you have your auto responders. So as soon as that lead hits your CRM, they need to be receiving a text message or email. If you're not doing this, then here's the other lesson, right? Have autoresponders and automation set up. And now instead of these plain text messages, they're going to have video in these messages in order to build the trust that we need. And the best part of this is using your CRM technology. It's going to be automated, and using API Nation, the tracking is going to take place automatically. So we're not importing and exporting CSV files or doing any of this manual behavior. You're going to connect the bridge just like we showed you, and then the tracking and technology is all going to take place on its own.
Yeah. So we know automation, we know using video. These are the things successful agents are doing. That's what you've seen breed success in the industry. Going one level higher, the top 5%, the top 1%, the top producers, what are they doing with video, with real estate marketing?
So this is as granular, as detailed as it's going to get, because I'm going to explain some exact use cases that agents are doing, that top producers are doing in their business. Now, #1 is that use case I described, that lead conversion video. This video is used probably more often than any other because you have leads coming in from sources, right? Zillow, online advertisements, referral sources. And if your CRM is synced right, all those leads and contact information, they're hitting your CRM. As soon as that contact information hits your CRM, there's not like, oh, I'm going to wake up on a Monday and call these people. No, they need something immediately, because during that weekend, their instinct is sharp. They're like, I'm looking for homes right now and I'm busy. So we need to be able to respond to them in their time. So what top producing agents are doing is they're setting up these autoresponders and automations so that as soon as somebody's information is hitting their database, they're getting personalized video messages to their text messages through their email inbox instantly as part of their existing system. Now, the importance again of this is separating yourself from your competition. This person went open house that weekend and now they're going to be talking to 3 or 4 other agents. How are you going to differentiate from that?
Yeah.
Automation is one. So instead of them getting a message the next day, they get it right away.
Yeah.
Video is another. Instead of this plain text message 3 days later, they're getting a video that looks personalized for them immediately. And it looks like you were just on top of your business. So this is that first use case, is automating your lead conversion responses. Yeah. Text and email. You guys should know this already by now as well. Text and email, omni-channel, right? The next piece, that market update. When you're releasing this market update, this needs to be delivered to your entire audience. Everyone in your database needs to be informed that like, hey, I'm producing content, I know my market, and here I am. Because otherwise you're not going to remain top of mind. And when their cousin who's a realtor says, hey, I got my license, they're going to say, hey, okay, you're my guy. But when they have you top of mind by using your systems, by using automation, you record one top of mind video, your market update, and that gets blasted out to your whole audience automatically through your CRM. So this is another one. The top of mind campaigns are absolutely critical for your audience. This is how you turn your audience into referrals, into repeat customers, and how you're not losing that business that's sitting there. Because every one customer has the potential to turn into multiple, and you're leaving that on the table when we're not top of mind.
Yeah.
So these are 2 actions that top producing agents are doing. They're leveraging their CRM for the automation. So as soon as something comes in, more personal approach than all their competition has out there. And as soon as they produce a piece of content, whether this is a screen recording, a market update, just listed, just sold, this information is being shared automatically or manually through their CRMs. This is how top agents are performing. Their systems and their technology are working for them, reducing the amount of manual effort they need to do, reducing manually sending emails and text messages when they're getting leads. This is how top producers behave.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. The things you described, immediate responses using some automation, it's huge. And it takes some work off your plate and allows you to scale your business. That's kind of the common denominator to these 2 things top producers do. They automate some work so you can scale your business. As soon as the lead comes in, they get a video. As soon as you create a nice piece of content, it goes out to all of your leads, your contacts, so you stay top of mind. Super, super interesting, super, super helpful. So if you're an agent, you are watching this, you think, this looks great. I am not doing video. I like this Dubb idea. I'm going to hop in. What's my next step? How do I get into Dubb?
So the next step is just to visit the dubb.com website. We have a free trial. You can check stuff out. But the more important piece is after you've checked out the free trial, you need to send a video to a client, because what this is going to do is that client's going to be delighted. You've written 1,000 emails, more than that in your life, and no one's ever responded, wow, this is an awesome email. You send a handful of videos and people will respond like that. They'll be like, wow, this was so cool. I've never seen something like this. This is awesome. And then that is going to motivate you, because you're going to realize all this stuff that I said is actually true. People love video. They feel special. It makes them feel like you did more for them than this little text. And once you experience that, you're in, and you're going to realize that it works. The next step is to connect your systems, to connect your technologies, your CRMs. By the way, if you don't have one, that's step 1, actually. Yeah. Get your CRM, then get your technologies like Dubb, where we're able to scale ourselves, where you're able to put yourself in front of 10,000 people while you're sleeping. So step 1, check out Dubb. Step 2, send your videos to your clients. And step 3, set up your systems to automate yourself, to get yourself in video out in front of your audience as intelligently as possible when it's opportune, when they come in, when you need to update them all at once.
Perfect. Cool. So there it is. This is what you need to do. This is why you're sending video. This is how to go about doing it. And this is how to become a top performer using video. So go to dubb.com, sign up for a free account, send that first video, connect your CRM through apination.com. That way you start easily automating things and start to scale your business. So Darius, thanks so much. This has been super
Absolutely.
helpful. I'm about to become the best real estate agent in California. You'll
Right.
see. And this is great. I hope to talk to you soon.
Absolutely. See you guys there. Bye-bye.